Okay, we are now live, Colin.
Sweet. There's the two of us. I'm guessing others will join. Apparently Aisha is having a network problem, and Ryan, God knows.
Yeah, they're running a little bit late, but I am told they will be here. So
I guess Ryan's.
let me turn off the YouTube sound.
Yeah, Ryan's probably getting his new email happening. So
there's 28 people watching right now.
Sweet. Well, hey, you 28 people, tell another 28 people to watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? And then Dan Patterson, the producer, will get off our backs.
John Gormley's here, Drifty Allison, Joseph Owens, Angela, Ben Pack, Zach Butler, hello, Melissa Wickard, Brandon Johnson, Sherry Storer, Anna Ray Martin, Stephen Pidherney. Oh, that's a great last name. Pidherney, Mr. Pidherney.
Yeah.
Tony Esposito says you're looking chipper today, Colin. Uh-oh, Colin froze.
Well, there you go.
Like
No,
there
you froze. There's that point where you're not quite sure if they've frozen or for just some reason they've had a stroke.
My name is spelled wrong, so I'm changing it. Thank you. Jennifer Shanks, Lee Bell, C. Gibson says hi, Colin and Jonathan. Joseph is happy because I said his name and now I've said it twice.
Good.
Joseph Owens for local mayor. Vote Joseph Owens.
Nice, nice.
Everyone's just saying hi. It's 1 a.m. in Hansa Rothova. Hansa Rothovia's place. It's 1 a.m. But she's happy to be watching.
God bless her. Tonight's Whose Line show is supposed to be pretty good. Gary Anthony Williams.
Gary, yeah.
Yes. And
Gary's doing a real funny thing. If you follow Gary on Facebook, he's doing
I have been seeing
a comedy thing called acting at home while others are also acting at home. And so he'll shoot himself do a scene, and then the other person at their home makes it seem like they're in the same scene. So if you want to see some funny little skits, go check out Gary's Facebook.
He's a funny guy.
Carrie Tim, we did not skip your name. It's 2 a.m. in Greece, someone says. Any questions for Colin before Aisha and Ryan come and steal all the attention from him?
Yeah.
My wife asks, what have you guys been doing to stay busy? She's downstairs. So you know, Leah.
Yeah, come on, Leah. Aren't you producing? Isn't she producing shows for you?
She's definitely. She's helping out on the You Joke show that I do on my Facebook page.
Friday night.
.com/The Mangum, which Colin did last week, which is awesome. And she also has a thing she produced with Jill Whelan from The Love Boat called Take It From the Top, which is a web series. So you can find that on Facebook too.
Excellent.
Tyler Platt says you are the best, Colin.
Oh, well, thank you, Tyler.
Drifty Allison says it's 6:04 p.m. in Iowa, which is not nearly as impressive as it being 1 a.m. But
unless it was all of a sudden 6 a.m. in the morning. Then there's something very weird going on in Iowa.
Okay, so Jeff Klassen wants to know who does the cooking in your home, Colin?
My wife has not cooked since 1990.
Wait, back up. You made it sound like something happened in 1990.
Yeah, we had a child, and I couldn't. We were living in LA, and I couldn't work because I didn't have any papers. So I just said to Deb, "Hey, this cooking thing, you just look at recipes and do it." She went, "Yeah." So I did and fell in love with it, and have been doing it ever since.
That's awesome. Are you writing anything new, Justin Scott Lujan wants to know. Oh, looks like he froze again.
You know what? Every day I think about writing something, and then I think, man, it takes so much time. I just don't. I'm not motivated. It's like, oh, when I had to write that book, it was just, my God, I understood why a lot of writers are alcoholics. I just thought, oh, It was horrible.
I
You do
feel
a
the
lot
same
of
way about
writing,
reading
right?
books. So I'm checking here to see if Ryan or Aisha or Wayne are. She says she's trying now. Or is
Oh.
that Wayne? Either
Oh.
Wayne or Ryan, either Aisha or Ryan are trying, or I can't talk.
I always get Wayne and Aisha mixed up, just because they usually wear the same clothes backstage, which is odd.
Don't they? They do. So well, hopefully they'll join us in a second. Let's see. Oh, there's a petition from Joe Bertles that you should start a cooking show. Colin.
Yeah, okay. All right, sure, I'll do that.
So there's one person so far.
Yeah. Maybe do it on the CW or maybe a network that would publicize it. Hard to say.
Yeah.
See what goes.
Was that ding important? Is someone joining?
Hello.
Someone says they're not on yet.
I love that she's.
Oh, one waiting. Here we go.
Oh.
Admit. Zoom just changed their protocol, so you have to admit people to a meeting. Admit. Did it work? Hang on.
Oh,
there you are.
Welcome.
She's going to get her audio set up in a second and make confused face as she attempts it.
She's doing it.
Hi.
Yay!
Oh, yay! How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How's it going?
Great.
Good.
Good.
A bunch of people showed up here for the chat, so this is awesome.
Oh, you have a different background today.
Yeah, this is just
on the
my
last
room. There's a green screen, but I got lazy.
That's too much work.
It's so much work.
I don't have any. I don't. That's beyond my ken, as the kids like to say.
Everyone's happy to see you. They're all saying hi.
Hi.
Lots of hearts.
Hi. You're Colin. I like Colin's a very classy corner of his living room here. That just.
I'm up in the bedroom looking at the outside the solarium.
The solarium, yes.
I'm just watching, our little zoo in the back. It's lovely.
It's nice when one has a collection of one's own animals. You're the Canadian tiger king.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
I was telling Jonathan earlier, I had 3 calls from Dan Patterson, one on my cell phone, one on the home phone, one on my wife's cell phone, to tell us to advertise the show. And my thing is, they must have people that do that. They
absolutely must. And I have some choice words that I won't share on the Zoom.
Come on.
Here, I'll hit mute and then you can say them.
Oh yeah, I trust you. No, I actually do trust you. I trust you deeply. But yeah, no, they must. I mean, the franticness. I was like, is he okay? Does he need us to come jump his car? No, he just wants you to promote the show.
And actually, I heard last week, Whose Line was the CW's most watched show?
I would not be surprised because people want to laugh right now. It's great escapism. And also, we're the only show, I mean, people like watch shows over and over again, but I feel like Whose Line is one of those shows that you can watch like an episode you've already seen like 10 times and like still laugh. You know what I mean?
Because some of the humor is so smart, you don't get it the first 4 times.
You really need to hear that go down for like a time before you really, the subtlety of the fart joke really starts to come.
Yeah, you have to see how the different people lick my head.
I missed that.
Or the delicacy with which you put your finger between the cheeks of Wayne's bottom to take his temperature.
Which I have been known to do.
I don't know.
Not anymore. Never doing that stuff again. All far away improv.
There's so many things on that show we can no longer do for so many reasons.
No, I know. The entire show we can no longer do. It just would be scenes from a hat with everybody in like 4 corners of the room.
Yeah.
And then maybe sideways scene if it's just like a one person by themselves.
Yeah. People want to know, looks like both Walber Torres and Beth Martin want to know what you guys are drinking right now.
I'm drinking a red wine from Argentina.
Oh, an Argentine red wine.
Let's see. I am drinking an old fashioned from my own line of cocktails.
Nice.
I have a line of cocktails called Courage and Stone.
Hey, Jonathan, I think Ryan wants to be let in.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. This new Zoom thing, you have to admit people. Thank you, Colin.
No, wait, yeah, I was waiting to wait. Oh, yes, no, it's good. No, it's secure now. You have to be admitted into the meeting so people can't draw penises.
Zoom bomb, is that what they call it? Zoom bomb, when people were showing up in classrooms like fully naked, like crashing educational meetings.
Once
Sorry.
again, Ryan has
They
a
must
very
have,
nice
Like, you can order these cocktails and they will come to your house. So you don't have to go to a bar now. You could just buy them and they're pre-made and then they come to your home and then you pour them in a glass. And then
How lazy do you have to be not to make a cocktail?
this lazy. Well, apparently as lazy as you because you're drinking a glass of wine. So
I poured it myself.
What's the name of the business again?
Courage and Stone, and the website is courageandstone.com.
Courage and Stone. That's awesome.
I mean, I've been working on it for like 6 years, but kind of right in time for people to not be able to leave the house. And 30% of the money that we're making is going to support the U.S. Bartenders Guild to
Excellent.
help keep out-of-work bartenders and servers. It gives them like, critical supplies and money for food, and it's trying to keep things like health insurance and support afloat. So for people that are
Excellent. Well done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Ryan on right now.
He's got a nice font.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Well, Ryan is trying to dial in from a Thanksgiving cornucopia. So it's not going to connect to the internet. He's just holding up to his head.
So Ryan, there should be something that says, I'm asking you to start a video. Do you see a
This is so
okay to start the video?
Hey!
Hey!
What's at the bottom of my screen?
It says area code
Just says Ryan.
Bellingham, Washington.
There are coordinates for your location, and there is a live drone view of your house.
I've changed my email, so I just wanted to know.
How many emails did you get? We have to know. I'm sure everyone wants to know how many you got.
Less than 100.
Oh,
1,000.
Yeah. And most people were very nice, just some were like, have your email, that kind of thing.
We have nice fans though. Like when Jonathan, when they weighed in, they weren't just kind of sneakily writing it down. They were like, hey guys, like do
they were concerned.
Yeah, they were worried.
They were worried.
They're nice people.
Yeah, but somehow I guess you can get on my text from my email, which I discovered.
Oh.
So people started texting me.
I hope that one of them was a Nigerian prince who had a big bag of money to give you.
I don't know how they were able to do that, but it's very scary. And now you understand why I don't like this world.
Or a Russian girl that you met at the mall who just wants to hang out tonight and party.
At the mall?
I don't know. Everybody's gotten that one. Hey, big boy, we met at the mall. Would you like to hang out with me tonight? It's absolutely a guy who's trying to get
horrible and a horrible Russian accent.
I have
No dedication whatsoever.
My name is Хорошо.
Did Colin
So
make
JG is asking, will you ever see an R-rated Who's Line?
They're all R-rated.
I know. The live shows are pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, have they ever released like the I don't know, the outtakes or the bloops or anything like that?
Yeah, they have done that. They've done that.
Mhm.
Is that Colin?
Yeah.
Trying to
Remember me? I
I
did the longest.
Sorry, I couldn't
Ryan, can you can't see the rest of us?
What?
Hi. Can you see us or are you just no?
Yeah,
I
so
see
at the top
you now. I just saw Colin, so it's going back and forth all the time.
at the top of your screen, Ryan, there's a little thing at the top right. It'll say speaker view or group view, gallery view or speaker view. Click on that to gallery view and you'll see us all.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing here.
It just says
Oh,
gallery view.
God, IT is there to help you out.
Top right corner,
Right corner.
at least on the computer. Are you on a phone?
No, I'm on a phone.
There's
That's
a way to change it so you see all of us.
That's okay.
If there's a square at the top that you click on and then DoorDash comes to your house.
You know what? If I hold my phone up
Yeah.
in picture mode,
Or I
you
could
should be able to see Colin through the reflection.
Okay, hold on. I have a sketch artist here. Hold on a second. No, I'm good this way. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's too much for me to handle.
If you're in the chat room, you know how to switch to gallery mode on a phone. Give us a shout out, and we'll get Ryan seeing us all.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, they say flip your phone sideways. Is what someone's saying.
flip your phone sideways.
Now I've got a really big Aisha.
See if there's a speaker view or gallery view in the top right corner.
Right corner. No.
No.
No, there's none of that stuff.
I feel
Uh,
absolutely there, and Ryan just chooses not to see it.
No, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go with what we got going on right now.
Okay.
Let's not, Colin's really the only one I'm not seeing, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just tweeting again that we're live in case people don't know.
Is this another new one tonight?
Yes.
It is another new one. Jonathan, do you know who it is on this? I have it somewhere in my email.
It's Gary Anthony Williams.
Gary
Oh.
Love him so much.
And Janine Mason is the.
And she's oh hey, so she is the star of the show Roswell, New Mexico.
Yeah,
on the CW, and I directed the 9th episode of this season on that show.
Wow.
So
wow.
Tonight, watch us. We're gonna get this work together twice. Watch us today, and then I think that episode's gonna air in like 4 weeks. So that'll be exciting. Yeah.
4 weeks. Nobody's gonna remember in 4 weeks. You have to remind them closer to that.
I will absolutely remind them.
Way too far out.
27 minutes before it
they'll
airs,
be,
like I did for this.
I'm guessing there'll be upcoming guest spots for all of us on the show.
I think you guys are, strangely enough, perfect stars for a CW show about young people having alien sex. I feel like.
Now, I've told Colin before I want to do a series with him, and we're two gay bed and breakfast owners who
Yes.
who have lived together so long they don't really like each other anymore, but they're just used to living with each other. They sleep in the same bedroom but in separate beds and stuff.
Are you just reading a suggestion for a Whose Line sketch? Because that's just like you're two lovers and you don't get along, and here are your lines.
It's fan fiction.
Or what's the one where we take crap out of the? What's the one where you take the crap out of the bin, out of like the steamer trunk? What's that? Yeah.
Oh, A Secret?
Secret. That's just a setup for Secret.
I hate that game.
Remember the old days when we actually would make up the secret ourselves?
That's too secret. That's too much of a secret.
Those were good.
Ryan, everyone in the chat room is telling me to tell you to swipe right on your phone. Swipe
Swipe?
right.
Right.
Oh, you're
Yes.
going to end up dating someone. Oh,
Oh, you guys.
You know what? There
You
was no
ended
way.
him.
there was no way that was going to work.
Didn't work.
Didn't work. All right. He tried, everybody.
I'm tweeting and letting everybody know. I think one great thing about Ryan is that he doesn't really care that much.
I don't what?
Just don't really care that much. Like I could swipe right or or
No. No, I really don't.
It's a delightful and endearing quality.
This is just, you understand what I do all day. I just kind of sit out in the backyard and just, watch the birds and stuff. I had an eagle fly about 10 feet above my head today. It's fantastic.
So 60 feet up is what you're saying?
No, it was close. It was really close.
No, yeah. Yeah, okay.
So that's meant your
It's a
day.
beautiful sunny day. It's almost 60 degrees here. It's lovely.
Do you sit on the porch and shoot at things?
I don't have a porch.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't shoot anything, Colin. You know me better than that. I wouldn't kill anything.
Well, there was that guy in
That was that one guy.
Vegas.
There was
Oh, in the trunk at the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How that elephant got into that room.
I think this is a really good thread though, guys. What are your I'm gonna be a fan right now and ask, what are your favorite, everybody, for all three guys, what are your favorite and least favorite games on Whose Line?
Oh. Well, I had one in, and this is probably Colin's least favorite too, in England. I can't remember what it was called, but he would take famous paintings and cut the holes out of the faces, and we'd have to stick our faces through the holes.
Yeah.
Basically eliminating any sort of physical attributes we might have had to the scene.
We did that like 4 times.
What was it called?
I think it was just called Pictures.
Yeah, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Original naming pictures secret.
A lot of thought didn't go into it.
No, it's just, I guess the thought into it was, how could we take away even more of their talents in this game?
Yeah. I think Hoedown will always be a sentimental hate for me. It never, after the first one, it was done.
Especially the times you finished.
Yeah.
There's a cruelty to you, right? Although I was saying, like, I enjoy it because I get to watch you guys suffer in
Yeah.
like, well, I mean, that's cruel too, but it's just like, people at home don't see you guys go up. The funniest part of that game is how many times you guys fall apart. And
Right.
like people at home who think that like that we're not making it up. Like I will constantly verify that like I watched these guys fall apart during that game so many times. And that is my favorite part of the game, is watching you guys fall apart. I mean, I love you, but like I mean, you know, it's really fun to watch you guys not get it right.
I don't think we hate the game as much as everyone thinks we hate the game. I
Right.
mean, there's certainly games I hate more than that game.
Like what?
Other than pictures and secret.
I always get stumped with Colin as the reporter in front of the green screen, because it's really hard just not to give it to him, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing how well you do. Like, I don't think I've ever. I mean, we've done it together for 7 years, and I think I can only think of maybe one time where you really were stumped, Colin.
Yeah.
Well, it's just times when you're grossed out too, and you really just don't want to continue, you know, with the maggots and all that stuff. And it was like, well, what am I going to do with this, you know? But I know
That's
Colin
difficult, but
likes
just
it,
like
so.
the entire audience is going, ooh, ooh, and you can't hear any clues.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I
got
actually saw a rerun the other night, and I forgot all about it. I guess I was in Colin's place. I forgot all about that.
That's right.
Yeah.
The rare
Was it King Kong?
times go to the same spot that they always go to on a show.
Yeah. Although they started mixing it up a bit this year. I did sports and newscasters, and you know, so they mixed it up a little bit. I even sang with Wayne, which you know was kind of odd, but
It was incredibly painful, but
I think people want to see different stuff anyway. You know.
they do.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game? Or your least favorite game, Jonathan?
I've only played it maybe twice on Who's Line, but I love the game Forward Reverse. That just big, stupid physical game where you have to remember everything forward, then going backwards and going before the scene started, and it's a brain fry, but it's like being on a roller coaster. That's my favorite.
Somebody asked me this online, and I answered this, and I still feel this way, although we don't do it anymore. And I know you guys didn't like doing it, but I loved watching Sideways Scene. Like when
that was fun.
Yeah,
I loved watching Sideways Scene too.
Oh, well, yeah. We didn't have to roll around on our backs and slowly.
No, I just refused. I just out and out refused to do that game. Never even gave it a try.
It was so cool. But I just remember, like, you would be doing it, Colin, you and Wayne, and Ryan and I would be sitting out on the stage and literally just going like to each other, like. It was really funny. I mean, part of it was the comedy, and part of it was like the physicality of like how hard it was for you guys to do it.
Oh, is that what you were saying? I thought you were saying, let's get the fuck out of here.
No, we were saying that as well. We were saying that. Everyone's watching us. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
It just was like so ridiculous, which is why I always enjoyed watching it. I understand it was physically very taxing.
I think we're kind of talking about it as if it's over.
Well, that game, they struck that game after like.
No, I mean like the show. It sounds like the show's over or something. We're talking about it, but I don't think the show
End of the world.
will ever really die.
I bought 70 rounds of shotgun shells, and I'm going to shoot at something.
Are you drinking eggs?
I'm just
Yes.
That
Yes,
look like eggs. That look like an egg yolk.
massive eggs. It's one of these.
Oh, it's a big round. Okay, yeah.
Some people in the chat want the game press conference to come back. I've never seen that game.
That precedes me.
Yeah, I would rather do that than the thing with Colin in front of the green screen.
Yeah.
I'd actually rather have that.
What is the thing in front of the green screen called? Newscaster?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's 7 years. 7 years later,
Can't remember.
I still call it arms through, and people will go, "It's helping hands." Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Helping Hands also, okay, if you guys could change Helping Hands, what would you do to change it? I'm putting on the
Besides not being it?
Yeah.
again.
Just have Colin stand behind me, and I just use my own arms, but just have him stand behind me.
Yeah.
I think I actually did that at some point this year. I opened the jar with one of my own hands. It freaked me out when I was watching it.
It's so strange, right?
Have you guys ever done a scene with the Helping Hands where you can actually move around, like go to different areas? And
No. No, of course
We were
not.
never allowed to do anything.
Sorry.
Just in one spot.
I mean, it's interesting because you guys are so good at what you do. Like all of you are so good at what you do that the frustrating thing, I think, is always like wanting to be able to be more radical. You know, the guys don't get people out there watching, the guys don't get any information about these games beforehand. They don't know what the suggestions are going to be. They've been doing this a very long time, so they're excellent. But for me, I guess why I was saying I love watching Hoedown because I love when they fall apart is that for me, what's exciting is the things that are really unexpected because I know they're going to kill the games. They're always so funny. It's when they kind of fall apart that's great. And so if the show, we did another season, what I would want, I'm sure what you guys would want is people to do things differently. You know what I mean? Because you're so good that you can be funny in any context. And it would be exciting to break some of these things apart and do them in a different way.
Absolutely. I mean, we've all been on tour in different configurations, doing different types of improv. Yeah, I think they should allow the audience to see us struggle and fail more.
Yes.
Because that's where the fun is.
Like when you watch a Saturday Night Live and people corpse on Saturday Night Live, like when they fall apart. I mean, obviously some people feel like that's unprofessional, but for me, it shows that they're human and they're really doing it in the moment. And I've just never seen you guys not be funny. I've seen you be like extraordinarily hilarious or really super hilarious. So like I never worry about you guys killing it. So it would be nice to kind of flip it up a little bit, wouldn't it?
Well, no, I don't necessarily. If we're heading towards the idea of an audience seeing us not funny, I'm not into that.
You're not.
No.
No,
I think you'd be ready for that. God knows. You've had
No.
years of experience with that.
No.
Sure you have. I've been on stage with you.
Oh, that's true.
So
Remember the
Jordan
laugh
Peters,
factor?
What?
wants to know if anyone's ever been drunk during a show or more buzzed.
I'm sorry, what now?
Jordan Peters wants to know, have any of you ever been drunk or buzzed during a taping of Hoop
No,
Time?
I haven't.
No.
No one's been lit. No.
I think it was just the last couple of years till we even started. Didn't we have like one little toast before the show or something? And that was just like the last couple of years, I think.
Yeah, like when we were kind of like the last episode, we would have like a little sip of something.
Where we shot in England, was that ITV, Colin?
London Weekend.
There was a bar in the studio. So you could go get a drink with Danny DeVito before the show.
It was bizarre.
With that, I support it in every way. But the thing about doing comedy, even if you're doing it a long time, is despite being like excellent at it, you still do need most of your faculties to be funny.
Right.
You have to, when you're doing improv, you have to think of something and then quickly be able to execute it. And even if you're still thinking that you're funny, when you're a buzz, there's like a little stop between your brain having the idea and your body and mouth executing it that starts to get slower and slower the more you drink. And so you just stop being funny or not being as funny as you think you are when you're drunk, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people on here, Wolf911 thinks you look like you are Amish now, Ryan.
Amish in what way?
Probably the facial hair.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm still I wanted to get down to about here. That's it. Just there. I don't know what that is, but I want that. And then I'm not, who cares? I'm not working.
Yeah, no,
I had to shave it off. I had a pretty good one going, and I had to shave it off to do Young Sheldon. Because I played a dentist, and I didn't think I could get by with that. But
Oh, you mean do the TV show Young Sheldon?
I just meant do Young Sheldon. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, it's what
That's when I think I had corona, because I do think I went through the corona thing.
Did you?
Oh wow.
I actually was coughing so bad. This is like late February, early March. I was coughing so bad I couldn't sleep at night, and to the point where I couldn't breathe. Sometimes I was coughing so much, and I had a fever. This is after we played Seattle, and just was really feeling horrible. So I went through that, I think, for about a week and a half or so. And I had
You didn't get checked out?
I think that you checked
no,
all
because it wasn't. They weren't really talking about it at that time. It wasn't really happening at that time at the end of February. So I didn't really think anything of it,
But I
But
personally
no.
think you checked all of the boxes. I think that is all of the boxes for corona.
And I pooped a little in my underwear too, and I think that's one as well.
That's in there. That's
Oh,
also
God, then you've had it for
But-
15 years.
Who always carries extra underwear in their carry-on?
Yes, I know you do. Extra
You.
and extra pants, don't you? Sweatpants?
Sweatpants too, yeah.
Yeah.
People think that's a joke when I tell them that, but that's absolutely true.
That was one of the questions Ryan asked me as we were walking back one time after a scene. We sit down and goes, "Hey, do you ever take an extra pair of sweatpants on the plane and the carry-on just in case you shit yourself?" I went, no, I don't.
You will.
I thought of that.
now that you
You
mention
will.
it. Now that you mention it.
What's the harm? And also, if you're flying with,
Hardest
okay, so if you're flying with me now to India or something, and you get sick, food, poisoning or something, and then you remember, oh wait, Ryan's got extra underwear and pants. You think you're getting them after this? No, sit there in your own filth.
Ryan, you're irascible, but I think if your very good friend Colin Mockray turns to you and says, I shit myself, you will absolutely give him your extra sweatpants. Now he will pull them on and they will come up to here.
No,
I still think it's important that you extend
no, I would not give him. No, I would not give him my sweatpants.
Oh,
pants up to here on Colin.
I guess we're learning a lot today.
Drawstring.
That's the idea. That's the
I'd
idea. 'Cause
certainly
we don't-
I'd give you my pants.
No, you would not give me your pants. No, you would
Oh,
not.
not the clean ones, but the ones I shit in.
Right, exactly.
Definitely.
Ryan could put your pants on as a little shrug or like a little cape, and then you could put his pants up to your nose and then draw the drawstring on your ears.
Is shrug the name? What is shrug?
Shrug is like not a full sweater. Your arms go in, and it only comes down to here.
Is it because you have to shrug to wear it? Is that why they call it that? Oh,
I gotta say, I think we just came up with a new game for Who's Line. Shrug
What
and
is
big pants.
what is it?
Shrug and big pants. One of us has pants up to our nose. One has a
Yeah.
shrug filled with shit.
It's kind of like picture.
Yeah.
So Wayne couldn't make it because he's plugging a new show. Is that what we're talking about?
So Wayne has a new show, and
What is the
I
new
got,
show?
I
We
got
all
to be a
want to
part
know.
of it, and Colin got to be a part of it. It's
I'm
called.
sorry, who got to be a part of it?
Sorry, who-
Colin did a bit in it.
Colin
Colin
did a
Mockery?
bit, and you did a bit of it as well, Jonathan?
I helped out with it.
Aisha,
it's
did
called,
you do something on it?
Oh no, I sent a little message up to the people saying good luck.
Oh, okay. I really didn't hear anything about it.
My outlet.
It's okay.
We sent a messenger up to your property.
Technology, so you can't do anything, Ryan. You're stuck there in the great.
Messenger up to my property.
That's how you get in touch with you. You send a messenger up to.
Up to Fort Ryan.
Yeah, go up to Bellingham and ask around. You'll find them.
Rivers. You couldn't. They couldn't get
It's like American Idol, but for young teens that want to be performers and comedians, and so kind of go through the weeks. It's on BYU TV, and so it's pretty cool. So it starts. I think it starts tonight, actually.
And
Young teens who want to be famous. Young teens who want to be famous?
No, who want to learn to be
Learn to do
improvisers and actors, so they
Oh, I see what you're saying.
compete. Yeah.
Which is it? Improvisers or actors?
It's kind of, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I missed your little faces.
Colin, what are you up to?
I'm just, doing my best to make people happy no matter what. Sometimes
How's that
I shout jokes out the window to passersby. I
Softly.
donate money to orphans.
Oh, so you're doing good things.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying something different this year.
What's that?
Doing good things.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice of you.
Well, we all need change every once in a while.
True. Or as the kids say, true dat.
Oh, yeah.
Doug Jones is commenting. He wants to know if anyone is reading the comments.
What was that, Robin?
I didn't know we had comments.
What's happening with the comments?
He just wants to know if anyone's reading them.
I don't
No.
have any on my phone, so.
I'm the only one with the feed, so I'm trying to. It's scrolling so fast. I'm trying to throw questions out
Right.
to you guys. There's a lot of people. I wish I could tell how many people are watching, but there's no.
Probably millions.
I didn't know that.
No. No.
No. Can you see? Can people who are watching see it on YouTube?
Yes. So if you're on YouTube and you're watching now, you're actually seeing 20 seconds delayed from what we're actually seeing in person. But if you three want to go on YouTube, you can watch too, but be sure to turn the sound down.
Will we be able to see the questions?
You'll be able to see people commenting, but you have to turn the sound down. Otherwise, there'll be a horrible audio echo.
I'm excited. I'm going to try this right now. It's good.
2,207 people.
That's all right.
Do you think the CW publicized this?
Uh, we'll answer that after the break.
Oh, we have a break?
Yeah, there's a commercial sponsored by
Who's Line streaming on YouTube right after these messages.
Great.
sponsored by
Oh, so-
Course and Stone. Course and Stone. Get your beverages delivered to your home any time of day. Founding member Aisha Tyler, highly recommends courseinstone.com. She's drinking one now. Shouldn't you be? Course and Stone.
I am.
Wow.
It's a real
I'm
thing.
like the guy off of Let's Make a Deal.
I hope to be like him one day.
Snowman and snow. Snowballs. We'll be right back after this.
Now,
I
see,
know.
I don't like the big ice ball like you have in your. I like shaved ice if I had my choice of ice, like the chips, the ice chips.
Like pebbled ice.
Is it pebbled ice? Is that what it's called?
It's called pebble. Well, shaved ice is the kind that you get in like a shave ice, like a snow cone.
Oh no. Then pebble ice. Yeah.
And a tiki drink.
Yes. Yeah. They used to all the time. That's what would be in your soda in a movie theater. Would be that kind of ice.
But here's why you're wrong. Because pebbled ice melts really fast and it ruins your drink very quickly. So the round ice is not really intended to look fancy. It's meant to melt very slowly so that it doesn't water your drink down.
I know, but don't you miss being able to chew on something while you're drinking?
No.
You know that little,
There's so much science involved with alcoholism.
Well, if you're trying to keep it classy, there is.
Oh, nice.
So here's a question from Richard Sprecher. Aside from the show, what kinds of exercises and activities do you do to keep your improvisational skills sharp?
It's not really my brand.
Staying sharp.
Yeah.
I'll often order takeout before I know what I want.
Oh.
Wow.
And does that work out for you usually?
Yeah. I mean, it keeps your brain sharp.
Yeah. I do a little bit of cryptic crosswords.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see everybody. It's so cute.
Oh, you
But-
got on there. Oh, look, yeah.
Yeah. I can't see the questions. So
So I'm looking at a different window on my screen. I'm able to see it.
right. It's just cute. You guys are super cute.
Emily LeBrew wants to know, Colin, what was your first thought when Ryan hit his head on Drew's desk light?
I think I just immediately laughed because it was funny just to see it kind of explode.
Isn't Emily LeBrew the one who killed all those Dalmatians?
That's Cruella de Vil.
I'm sorry.
So close.
As you can see, they're keeping their improv skills sharp right this minute.
That's
kids.
right. We're about to order some food.
You guys tour all the time though. So, I mean, not anymore, ever again, but like before now, you toured and that would keep you sharp, right?
Right. And I have a theater, so I go down there all the time.
You have left your house.
Yeah, I have to go to the theater, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep the theater open after this.
Do you feel like you might have to close it? You feel like, can you go?
I don't know. It took a lot of money to get it going years and years and years ago, and I don't know if I want to start sinking money because it's been supporting itself, and I don't know if I want to start all over supporting it again.
Want
Well,
to see a benefit?
It's been there for like 15 years, so it's been there a while. But I might go nonprofit.
Also, there are small business loans that are available. I know, because I have friends who have small businesses, and a lot of them will be forgiven if you wanted to take out a small business loan for your business, for your small business.
Yeah, I don't really want to be forgiven though.
We're never going to forgive you.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Nope.
Everybody chimed in on that one.
A lot of hurt. I'm still can't get over the fact that you wouldn't take care of my shit-laden pants.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, can I show you what's outside my window?
Yeah.
I hope there's a Google.
Outside my window.
Just gathering information about the inside of your home.
No, I just want to show you what I'm dealing with every day.
Is this where you buried the messenger I sent?
Oh, that's beautiful, Ryan. I totally did not imagine that was what's outside your house.
All right.
I thought it was like a big field riddled
A
with
big
dead
field?
bodies.
No, there's no fields around here.
I thought it'd be hobbits.
Mhm. Yeah, because he lives in Hobbiton, and he's the king of Hobbiton because he's the size of 4 hobbits.
Well, that makes 4 hobbits.
And
That makes me normal. And
you're-
I don't like being a freak. I never asked to be this tall.
It's a gift from whatever god people are jamming to nowadays.
When I did a 2.5 Men, they have like an arch doorway in the front door, the front door, and I cleared the top of the door by about that much.
Would you duck in like this?
It was set up for Charlie and John to make them look tall, so I'd be like, hey, morning.
They're teeny. They're wee.
They're not.
People
they're
want to
not
know.
teeny.
Immer, oh, that's a weird name. I like it though. Immer Nedzip wants to know, what's your favorite comedy show besides Who's Line?
Ooh, I don't.
I wouldn't have even said Whose Line. Um, I don't know what's funny now, or I don't know. I'll go back and look at a bunch of shows I thought were really funny when I was a kid, and they're not as funny anymore. You know.
Mm.
I
But-
don't watch comedy, and I don't know why not. But I think when I was a stand-up, I didn't want to watch anybody's comedy because I didn't want other people's jokes to like sneak into my head, and then I'd be on stage riffing or improving, and then like somebody else's joke would come out of my mouth. So like I was really afraid of that happening. So
Right.
I really don't watch comedy at all.
John Oliver cracks me up consistently.
Yeah.
John
Oh,
Oliver, very funny. Yeah.
Barry. I'm watching Barry.
Oh,
Barry.
Barry's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah.
So
There's a
good.
great sketch comedy troupe up in Canada doing a show called Baroness von Sketch.
Oh, the girls. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're great.
I'm watching Silicon Valley. We just finished that. My kids are teenagers, so they can handle the adult humor now, and that show just makes us laugh.
Oh.
Super scatological, but
like Insecure
good
is one of those shows that's like really grounded in like
Yeah.
reality, but like still super, super funny.
Yeah.
I just binged Petticoat Junction. So
Colin and Ryan, we should hang out together.
That, of course, and I've been tuning into all the press conferences every day, so that'll keep me going too.
So disturbing.
we got some people from Denmark watching, some people from Wellington.
It's funny to watch the president push a scientist aside to answer a science question. That's always
oh,
I can't get going about that.
Hey, I won't start, you started me and
Take a nasty turn.
court. What other questions? Another question.
I'm looking right now. Oh, this is interesting. So Poe RT, I don't believe any of your names, by the way.
no, really.
You want to know, how do you improv with boring people?
Have we ever had a really boring? The shows are in the show. Don't you feel like the show's set up? Like you guys are so good at what you do that if the person is exciting, then you let them in. But if the person is kind of like not, then you guys work around them. I don't think we've ever seen anybody really like hit the brakes on an improv.
No, and it's not like they're boring. I mean, they're so out of their element a lot of times that we're there we have to help them look good and find a way to have fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a show with a hypnotist. You know that?
Yeah,
Where,
he's not joking, Aisha.
Oh, I was hypnotized.
where he hypnotizes audience members and then I improvise with them. It's really interesting.
And are they cheating or are they passed out?
No, they're aware the entire time. They
What
just
does he hypnotize them to do?
to accept everything I tell them to do.
Is that me?
Wayne Brady said too late to hop on.
That was Jonathan
Oh,
who
the answer is no.
turned off our notifications and then he turned on his
So he might be jumping in here.
Oh, but we're on a roll.
gonna come in.
So we might get the Wayne Brady here soon.
Colin, what does he hypnotize them? He's like, you will make
No,
your
he just hypnotizes them, and then we'll do a scene like, okay, you have to propose to Colin, but you can only do it when he's sitting down. Or Colin and you are going to do a duet. You are the world's greatest singer.
Ooh. Do you believe hypnotism?
I do now. Interesting.
That is
I'm going to
interesting.
send Wayne another invite real quick.
Isn't Wayne's new show up against Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That is possible.
What?
Betrayal.
That can't be true, is it?
Well,
He probably doesn't have any control over when people program his TV.
He has not. He has not.
No, we
No,
do.
of course he doesn't.
oh, we have no control.
Every single night on the CW and another couple of nights that don't exist. We were on.
But you think that'd be one of your ask fors in your contract, though, is that your show is not on during your show.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you?
I don't know.
I just don't think I don't think that networks would ever do that. Like networks typically won't do that because it doesn't.
Right.
It's their worst interest to program you against your own show. So yeah.
Wayne Brady in the house.
Oh,
Harry Potter.
I can't wait to see the background.
Can you hear? No, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you,
No.
Wayne.
I would
Wow,
just,
talk about just ruining the entire night.
I mean, listen, where's Waldo? Figure it out.
Yeah, really. It's the Marcel Marceau story.
He's trapped in a box.
Says it's connecting to audio.
I'm not-
Hey.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, wow, that's
What the
quite
heck?
something.
So who'd you lose the bet to?
Well, I lost to two guys actually.
Ooh,
These people.
Oh.
Burn. Sick
Wow.
teenage burn.
Wow.
guys, you're seeing some of our best work in action right now. If you wanted how we work out, how we keep sharp, this is it.
Do you remember the Beagle Boys from Scrooge McDuck?
You mean the dogs that I have?
I'm just saying.
I can see you all now. I had to
Oh.
swipe to the. I swiped to the right.
We told you that.
We
40
told you
minutes
I was,
ago.
I was swiping the wrong way. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yes, you're right, or you're
You're
not.
wrong.
You're right. Where are you?
Uh,
Are you back in your office? You're on this. You're on the top. You're on top of the world.
I am. Oh, that's better. I'm in my kitchen right now because I was just doing press for my new show, Wayne Brady's Comedy IQ on BYU TV, and I was joined by my buddy Mandy.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Good to see you.
So we were trying to get people to tune in. I'm my own competition this evening because we've got BYU TV, and we have Whose Line Is It Anyway tonight.
Is it at the same time? Ryan's very upset.
I would just think that's something that someone would have written in their contract, that they're not on during their self.
You know what? There's so many people that sign those contracts before I get to them.
I think Heather Locklear had that problem.
Not now.
Not now. No.
No,
Also,
not now.
now, Ryan doesn't understand how TV works nowadays. Essentially, like, it doesn't matter when something comes on because you can just like watch it when you want to watch it.
And
Right.
BYU TV is a streaming platform.
Screen,
I feel like
and
everyone else is frozen.
so that's fine. Two times the trouble, two times the fun.
Hey.
I made that up. That's not, and we can't all be firing
They're
Well,
not.
you all look lovely.
loaded weapons all the time.
So what?
Colin hasn't moved
give us-
in 5 minutes.
Huh?
What was that?
Colin hasn't moved in 5 minutes. You okay, buddy?
Okay. All
Has
right.
he had an improv stroke?
Yeah, you're having a little bit of a problem, Colin. And it's a great one to freeze on though.
Colin looks
Oh, he
like the
dropped
uncle
out.
from Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I got Wayne now. I don't have Colin anymore.
I'm texting Colin.
You should be able to use the same link.
Okay.
There he is.
How's everyone doing today?
And
Good.
that,
Dandy.
Yeah, Ryan showed us his backyard.
Ooh, you want to see my backyard?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let's walk outside.
Your backyard is the globe.
You're going to lose the backdrop, the virtual backdrop,
Your
Oh,
backyard.
how do I
unless
How
you
do I get
own
rid-
Europe.
how do I get rid of the backdrop?
Swipe right.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Shut up. I don't know how to do it.
how do you have two shows?
Go on the little thing. Go on the little thing next to the camera and next to stop video. Don't click on stop video. And there's a little carrot.
Oh, the virtual background, none. Okay. All right. So here's my backyard. Hold on.
Barbed wire?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Was that barbed wire?
It's to stop him from leaving. No, it's a little fencing.
Oh, fencing.
Yeah, it's a little fence. So I
Wait.
get to enjoy the scenic mountains out here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm still confused as to what that was.
It's just fence. It's just a
No.
fence.
But wasn't it over your head?
Those are lights. Ryan.
Oh, Barbara. Oh, lights.
Very light.
Oh, lights. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yes, it's a World War II theme at my house tonight.
I like that.
I don't want you to divulge any identifying characteristics of your home. How long does it take you to drive into Los Angeles? Well, not now, when there's nobody on the road, but like normally, what is your commute like?
I wonder how quick I could get to Los Angeles now. That'd probably be a really quick drive right now.
Minutes, Ryan.
15 minutes?
Probably.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Wow. Oh, look at that big heart. Oh,
What is your commute like when you drive into town?
Who, me?
You're in the woods.
Hey, Miley, come and say hi to my Who's Line brother. Yeah, come on, say it. Hey, but I can't see you guys anymore. Now I can just see myself.
We see you.
you have to swipe right.
Shut up, because I did it actually.
This is
Oh,
where I came in. There you are.
Hi, Miley.
Hi. Hi, lady. Are you hot or are you waving?
No, I just took off a face mask.
What's that?
Of course.
I just did a face mask.
Wow.
Someone is killing self-care right now in quarantine.
Yep.
Nailing it.
And we're gonna have dinner right now.
I thought we were gonna watch a show.
Well, we're gonna watch the show, and we're gonna have dinner at the same time.
What are you having?
It's been 30 minutes.
Yeah, let's have pizza or something, because I don't want to.
Mom's making fish.
No, mom isn't gonna make fish now because it's too much work.
Okay,
This
well,
is a show. This is a show.
Rising dinner.
Brady's tonight on the Brady's.
I don't understand
Tonight,
why
what's
I
for
can't
dinner?
see you.
Did you stop video when you?
There we go. Now I can see you.
There you go.
So in 8 minutes, Who's Line premieres on the East Coast, and then maybe the BYU show maybe premieres. We're not completely sure.
It doesn't
Right.
premiere because it already had its premiere last week. Jonathan, stop speaking out your ass.
I don't think the BYU network is going to enjoy that sort of talk.
No.
It premiered last week. The first episode was on last week.
Whose Line? Yeah.
No, your show.
Oh, no, there's confusion.
Your
We're
other
talking
show.
about two different things.
Wayne Comedy IQ premieres tonight.
Yes, that premieres tonight on BYU TV. In 30
Oh,
minutes.
Wayne, do
Yes,
you owe
sir.
Jonathan? Do you owe Jonathan an apology?
Jonathan, I'm sorry.
You got to work on that anger, man.
Come here, Jonathan.
Uh-oh.
You guys gonna kiss?
All I can see are the Beagle Boys.
Tonight on Creepy Pornhub.
Hey, there's Scrooge McDuck.
Oh.
Oh, because I even have on the hat that looks like I'm committing a robbery.
Yeah, exactly.
A robbery of love.
Exactly, girl.
Why you look like a heart burglar?
Heart burglar.
Ah,
That's my
nice.
new stripper character.
My work here is done.
It's the heart
Nice.
burglar.
So you have two shows on one night. You're doing great. And
Wow, that sounded really bitter.
Gotta
Wow.
pay these bills, baby. I gotta pay
You.
these bills.
Nice, nice.
I was congratulating you. You have two shows on one night. Colin,
Wait, did you say you're gonna have pizza? Who delivers out there?
you live in the woods.
There's a place. There's one pizza place here in Malibu.
That's it. Oh,
This is Pia.
Pia?
Pia. P-I-A. Ryan just judged you.
No, I was just
Really
thinking
does.
because that's
Yeah.
what they do. I didn't know if that's what you call them. They do Pia.
Pia Zadora,
Pia Zadora, yes.
after the great Pia Zadora.
Do
Yeah.
you guys remember that movie that she made when we were kids? Well, when three of us were kids.
Did she just make one?
There was a famous one where there was a scene in it that was very erotically charged that had a hose. Do you guys remember that?
No. But who is she married to?
All the stuff I can't do on network television, everybody.
Like a famous,
Was it
like a
Xavier
famous
Cugat? It
director.
wasn't Xavier Cugat, was it?
no, it was Jonathan, you know this.
Pia Isadora.
Jonathan can't.
Colin knows all this crap.
He has watched
Colin?
No, I've forgotten. I got new crap in my head.
Oh,
Hey, well, the show starts in five minutes, so we should go so we can grab our drinks.
But if you stay on and you keep talking, you can compete with yourself 3 times tonight.
Yeah.
wow.
Jonathan with the tap out smackdown.
Jonathan, I'm gonna steal your heart.
Oh,
I have
Robble,
heart burglar.
Heart
What a nice-
burglar.
what a nice
Come
place
in for
to-
your heart. Robble, robble.
Guys, we should ambivalently roll into this again next week.
It's so
Absolutely.
good to see you guys. Like it's great to actually be able to communicate.
Yeah.
I love
And we're
that.
getting some new material.
Done. So we'll see you guys same bat channel, same
I
bat
hope
time.
Dan doesn't see this because it's going to end up being some sort of game.
You stick your head in a hole that's a picture of your own body on a Zoom that you did 7 months ago.
Yeah, something like that.
The show starts in 3 minutes.
Okay, the show starts in 3 minutes.
All right.
I've
All right.
been told.
all right.
I
Thanks
love
for
you guys.
watching, everybody.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Seeing you.
Bye.
Points.